Educational GMAT. Your partner in your GMAT journey.
So again, these are all official questions, guys. 4 members teach only French, and the rest teach only Spanish or German. Four members teach only French. So basically, there are total of 10 members, out of which French is 4, and obviously then non-French would be the remaining 6. Correct? If the group is to choose 3-member committee, which must have at least one member who teaches French. Mind you, at least one member. So how do we approach this now? See, don't get too bogged about this being a mathematics question. It's pure English and logic. What does it mean, at least one member who teaches French? What does it mean? Make one as French fixed, okay? But there's slight difference here. It's not saying that how many 3-member committees can we have in which there is exactly one French. That's not what the question is saying. It's saying at least one member who teaches French. What does it mean, at least one member?
It could be one.
Very nice. It could be at least one French person, one person who teaches French, or it could be 2 people who teach French, or all the 3 could teach French. Right? So now, given this composition of the group, can you tell me how many 3-people committees can we form? How many 3-people committees can we form where there is only one French person? Very nice. There are a total of 4 members who can teach French. So I obviously take one out of those 4. And notice there is a total of 3-member committee, right? And from the remaining 6, I take any 2. Are we clear, guys?
Yeah.
Very nice, Siddharth. Very nice. Okay. Now, how about 2 people French? Out of 4 people, I have to choose 2.
Yeah.
And out of the remaining 6, I choose 1. Finally, how about this? All the 3 French. So obviously, out of 4, I can choose any 3. Correct? All right. Now this would be 4 into 15, which is 60. This would be 6 into 6, which is 36. And finally, this is 4. So now we were looking for at least one member which is French. At least one member would mean either only exactly one French, or 2 French, or 3 French. So total would be 60 plus 36 plus 4, which is 100. So the answer is that we can choose a total of 100 3-member committees, and these 100 committees would have at least one person who teaches French. Are we clear? Now, this is a long way. This is a long way. Can someone tell me what could have been a shorter way? What could have been a shorter way? See, think about it. What's the constraint here? What? Okay, forget it. First of all, tell me, out of 10 members, we have to select 3-member committees, correct? So if there was no constraint at all, out of 10 members, in how many ways could you have chosen 3-member committees? C10-3, right? C10-3 would have been the total number of 3-member committees that can be formed out of 10 people, correct? Now, out of these total number of committees, what are the committees that we don't want? The committees that have 0 French people. Correct? The committees that have 0 French people is the section that we don't want, because the constraint clearly says that there should be at least one person who teaches French. Right? So now notice, if you look at it, we are just looking at how many committees would have only those, or how many committees would be such that all the 3 members are non-French. Correct? So notice non-French, how many do we have? 6 total. Correct? And out of those, 3. So because it's a 3-member committee, right? So out of 6 non-French, we are choosing any 3. So C10-3 is a total number of committees. Out of the total number of committees, we are subtracting 0 French. The number of committees that have no French teaching member at all. So if you calculate this, then this would also turn out to be. Are we clear, guys? So this was the relational method, or as I said, you could use a shortcut.